let's make a couple adjustments on this multiple regression plot. One thing that you can do is you can change the size of the dots. You want to use these scatter keywords, and it takes in a dictionary, and the size, okay, is the key, and we can give it a value of something like 4. Now if we make just that one adjustment, let's see if it does what I wanted to do, which is basically make those dots smaller. Okay, I think that's better because now you can actually see it more. Okay, now this is interesting and all. I think you can also try changing it to season, right? Let's see if does the season sort of like, I don't know, have an interesting effect here. Okay, so there are 4 different seasons, and so instead of the working day splitting out these dots, because the dots should basically be the same because it's still temperature and count, it's really the coloring that's going to change. So if we try that now, we're going to get 4 regression lines, and look at that. That's kind of like surprising and fascinating. You do get totally different lines here, and it's showing you what they are based on the seasons. This is sort of weird with the green one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. Anyway, it's interesting. And something else you can do, okay, and that's one tip, by the way. Try different columns to see if you get like different effects. Like this is kind of a nicer graph than the other one. But look at this. So if you look at the documentation and scroll down to examples, you can actually separate it out using the column parameter, okay? So let's try that. It also says the height. Maybe we can use that to adjust the height of these. It doesn't work with the regular figure size. So let's try this over here. So the column now, okay, we can set it to maybe working day because that'll give us then 2 different plots here. Okay, so let's just try that and see what we get here. And really cool. They look pretty similar, right? They don't look that different, which is to be expected because we've already seen that the working day doesn't show up. This green one seems to level out when it's a working day. That's pretty interesting. So again, really nice modifications that you can make, changing the color, and that's nice. I think the 2 columns is pretty nice.